welcome to my channel. My name is Cassie, and this is going to be my August tentative TBR. And I always have to lead with, this is tentative, because of how big of a mood reader I am. There's so many books that I need to read, and it just kind of depends on my mood on which ones are miraculously gonna get picked that I'm actually going to read. So, you know, I could pick out a few books to put on this tentative TBR, but whether or not I actually read them in August, well, that remains to be seen. So, yeah, let's get started. So, in the month of March, there is a readathon going on that I'm going to be participating in, and it is from Melanor Reads. She made this readathon last year's when she started it. It was Battleathon, and last year I think it was the teams were dragon based somehow, and the way that this readathon works is it's a bracket readathon, and it's based on your star rating of your books. So everybody is trying to find those 5-star reads because, you know, 5 stars to get you the most points. So there are 4 teams. House of Wings, and I'm going to show you her bookmarks that she has on Etsy that I got because I think they're gorgeous. So this is for the House of Wings. Lovely. Then we have the House of Thorns. Very pretty. Then we have the House of Snakes. And then we have the House of Stars. So I'll post her Battleathon video at the end of mine because, you know, she knows her readathon, so obviously she will explain it so much better than me and get into a lot more details. But that is what I am participating in August, is a 5-star readathon, and so I need to find me some 5-star reads. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing when it comes to this TBR, is me predicting if I'm going to be in the mood to read these books that I hope are going to be 5-star reads. So the first book that I think is going to be a 5-star for me comes out July 31st, and it is Ghost Camera by Darcy Coates. So I really enjoy Darcy Coates books. They're kind of, usually they are, I guess, what you would call a cozy horror. Not sure if that makes sense, but hi guys, let's not do this right now. Okay. No, Misha, Dean, we're laying down and we're being quiet. That's what we're doing. Okay. To be continued in a moment. Okay. It seems like we're done. So, Ghost Camera. A small number of cameras have the ability to capture ghosts on film. This gift comes at a steep price. The ghosts are resentful and hungry, and the cameras offer them a rare chance to reach their favorite prey, humans. Janine didn't know any of this when she found an abandoned Polaroid camera in a lighthouse. At first, she assumes the ghostly shapes in the photos are a glitch or a prank, but then the spirits begin to hunt her down and she's forced into a deadly race to free herself from the camera's curse. So I'm hoping, since I like Darcy Coates' book so much, that I am going to enjoy Ghost Camera. I don't want to say that I've given Darcy Coates a lot of 5 stars. I want to say that out of the 12 or 13 books by her that I have read, I might have given maybe 2 5 stars, and then a good bit of 4 stars, and then a good bit of 3 stars. But I've never had a Darcy Coates book that I haven't essentially liked. So here's to hoping that I like Ghost Camera and then I read it. Another one is Fireborn by Rosaria Munda. I've been meaning to read this book for a while and I just haven't, but I want to. So hopefully this will be a 5-star. I've heard a lot of good things about it and the whole trilogy as a whole. But this is in a league with just children when a brutal revolution changed their world, giving everyone, even the lowborn, a chance to test into the governing class of dragon riders. Now they are both rising stars in the new regime. Despite backgrounds that couldn't be more different, Annie's lowborn family was executed by dragonfire, while Lee's aristocratic family was murdered by revolutionaries. Growing up in the same orphanage forged their friendship, and 7 years of training have made them rivals for the top position in the dragon riding fleet. But everything changes when survivors from the old regime surface, bent on reclaiming the city. With war on the horizon and his relationship with Annie changing fast, Lee must choose to kill the only family he has left, or to betray everything he's come to believe in. And Annie must decide whether to protect the boy she loves or step up to be the champion her city needs. So, hoping that that's going to be a 5-star. And dragons. Yeah. Now, the next 5 books, I'm just going to go over real quick because you've seen them before. I'm pretty sure that they were in the July TBR, and I'm pretty sure some of them were even in the June TBR, and I did not read them any of the month. So you'll probably find out exactly what happened in June in about a week. But quickly, because I've gone over these before, How to Make a Horror Movie and Survive by Craig DeLuey. Still on the list. And I know he's going to be a 5-star. Well, at least I hope he's going to be a 5-star. Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. Hopefully also a 5-star. This is why I want to read them, because I think they're going to be good. And I think I'm going to give them 5 stars. Allie Hazelwood, Not in Love. I think I've given all of her books 5 stars. So I'm really hoping to continue that trend. Leather and Lark by Bryony Weaver. I read Butcher and Blackbird and gave it 5 stars. I'm hoping to do the same with this one. This is really sad, I know. And then I've heard some really good things about this one, and again, hoping for 5-star, but The Deer and the Dragon by Piper CJ. So, yeah, these 5 books that I said that I was going to read probably for the past 2 months, and I haven't read a single one of them. They're 5-star predictions, so let's hope for the best. Yeah. So there's those. So that's 5, 6, 7 possibilities, and then I have 4 more, so let me get to those. So I really enjoyed Daniel L. Jensen's book, A Fate Inked in Blood. That's right, that's how it went. And so I would really want to read something else by her, and something I've heard good things about is her series, The Bridged Kingdom. And so I would like to read the Bridge Kingdom. What if you fell in love with the one person you'd sworn to destroy? Laura has only one thought for her husband on their wedding day. I will bring your kingdom to its knees. A princess trained from childhood to be a lethal spy, Laura knows that the Bridge Kingdom represents both legendary evil and legendary promise. The only route through a storm-ravaged world, the Bridge Kingdom controls all trade and travel between lands, allowing its ruler to enrich himself and deprive his enemies, including Laura's homeland. So when she is sent as a bride under the guise of fulfilling a treaty of peace, Laura is prepared to do whatever it takes to fracture the defenses of the impenetrable Bridge Kingdom. But as she infiltrates her new home, a lush paradise surrounded by tempest seas, and comes to know her new husband, Oren, Laura begins to question where the true evil resides. Around her, she sees a kingdom fighting for survival, and in Aaron, a man fiercely protective of his people. As her mission drives her to deeper understanding of the fight to possess the bridge, Laura finds the simmering attraction between her and Aaron impossible to ignore. Her goal nearly within reach, Laura will have to decide her own fate. Will she be the destroyer of a king or the savior of her people? So, looking forward to this. Next is Darkwater Daughter by H.M. Long. So, let's see. Mary Firth is a storm singer, a woman whose voice can still hurricanes and shatter armadas. Faced with servitude to pirate lord Sylvanus Lear, Mary offers her skills to his arch rival in exchange for protection and helping send Lear to a watery grave. But her new ally has a vendetta of his own, and Mary's dreams are dark and full of gistings, spectral creatures who inhabit the ancient forests of her homeland and the figureheads of ships. Samuel Roser is a disgraced naval officer serving aboard Hart, an infamous privateer commissioned to bring Lear to justice. He will stop at nothing to capture Lear, restore his good name, and reclaim the only thing that stands between himself and madness: a talisman stolen by Mary. Finally, driven into the eternal ice at the limits of their world, Mary and Samuel must choose their loyalties and battle forces older and more powerful than the pirates who would make them slaves. So, hopeful for this one as well. Then we have Light Lark by Alex Astor. This guy. Welcome to the Centennial. Every 100 years, the island of Light Lark appears for only 100 days to host a deadly game where the rulers of 6 realms fight to break their curses and win unparalleled power. Each ruler has something to hide. Each curse is uniquely wicked. To break them and save themselves and their realms, one ruler must die. To survive, Isla Crown must lie, cheat, betray, even as love complicates everything. So, ta-da! That guy. And then the last one is Never by Jessa Hastings. This one is pretty. I like it. Never is an awfully long time. Growing up, Daphne always knew Peter Pan would come for her, the way he'd come for her mother and her grandmother, Wendy, before that, to the Darling Girls. Their stories are all the same. The forever young boy at their window after their 13th birthday in the shimmering magical land behind a star. When Peter doesn't show for Daphne until she's 17, inexplicably full grown and with no excuse for his tardiness, Daphne doesn't know what to think. Still, she has always been told that Peter Pan is her destiny. It's beyond choice to take his hand and leap into the stars no matter what comes next. But in Neverland, Peter's true colors begin to show. One moment he's making Daphne's heart flutter, and the next he's forgotten her entirely. So when Daphne stumbles into the path of Jameson Hook, the pirate son of Peter's nemesis, She lets herself get swept up in his vulgar charm despite the warning signs. Both boys are trouble and both have dangerous secrets about this strange fantasy land they call home. And if she loses her heart to either one, Daphne might just lose herself too. So, this is my last possibility. Hey, boo. What you doing? Huh? So, that is my tentative August TBR. There are, you know, about, I don't know, 5, I think 5 Romantasies on there. And I hope I get to all of them. And that they fit some of the every Romantasy challenge tropes. Because, you know, I was doing that challenge for June, July, and August. Well, not a single book has been put on that. Because I haven't read any Romantasy. So, yeah, I need to get on that. It might take me a little bit longer than August to finish that challenge, because I guess I just fell off the Romantasy train. In June, I wasn't feeling that mood, and I kind of got into a slump, and July has been, well, you'll find out about July in another video. So, yeah, August, we'll see how it works out. Hopefully I can read 5 in August at least. And then, you know, just September, may possibly try to finish it. We'll see how I'm feeling. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that is my tentative August TBR. I hope you guys have a great August reading month. And if you like this video, like it. And if you want to see more by me, subscribe. Otherwise, till next time. Bye.